So yesterday was the total eclipse here in Oregon, and it has inspired me to launch my new channel, which I've been planning to do for a while. It was a great experience seeing something new and seeing how the event was planned, how people that don't know each other can get together and cooperate on things. And that's the idea behind my new channel, Earthvillage, because I think going into the future we're going to need to learn to rely on each other more, like it was in the old days. People work better together, they do better, they thrive better. You can't do everything yourself. It's good to know people that have skills that you don't know. It's good to get together with other minds and have a group consensus. When you put many thoughts together in an organized fashion, you get more organization, and I think you get better results. And so I'm going to show you some footage of my experience at the eclipse and a few photos here in the rest of the video. And then at the end I'm going to explain a little more about what Earthvillage means to me. I'm here at Oregon Garden. Today is Eclipse Day, and I am at a big event they're having here. Me and a friend have set up camp over here at the water garden, and there's these beautiful birch trees. Let's see. There's Roz's telescope. She's putting up right there. And water feature is out that way. And we have lots of people streaming in, coming to the event here. So I will be doing some short blogs throughout the day and taking some lovely photos, and I'm just going to be here mostly just enjoying the experience of it all. There's the tram. I got to the garden early this morning at 5 a.m. and it's about 7 now. The sun is just now poking up over the trees. Actually, when I'm standing down there, sun is peeking up over in this area here. Here we go. So there is Mr. Sun, and we should have an eclipse in just a few hours now. Let's go take a look at some of the gardens here. Some really pretty flowers here. Then there's all of these beautiful cattails along the waterways. And here's the pond over this way. There's a sea monster in there. Look at that. Sea monster living in with the frogs. Saw some frogs in here when I was here a couple of weeks ago, poking up in the water out here. Let's go take another look over here down the waterway. It's kind of an unusual looking tree, the way these needles are. Lily pond there, and there, pond. And some really nice flowers over here. Kinds of pretty plants and stuff. Okay, and there's kind of this waterfall, kind of this rock face with the water dripping down and all the pretty, like these smaller lily pads in here, and then the big lily pads. So, it's not really all that crowded here yet. I think they limited the number of tickets so that it doesn't get too crazy here, but it is still early. We should be seeing the sun eclipsing up over the trees back over here. So looking forward to seeing that. And I'm going to go around and take a few photos, and I'll include those in the video here. See if we can get another little peek at the sea monster out here. Oh, there he is. Sea monster. Right out in there, sea monster. These are some fun little artworks here. Right here. And this one, sort of a metal sculpture of representation of a cattail plant. And there's another metal cattail here. And they call this art in the garden. It's kind of neat because there's the artwork mixed with the plants and the flowers. So that's a bit of that, and I'll be back checking in again later. Well, the partial totality has started. It doesn't look terribly dark yet. If I put my glasses on, I can see a little piece of the moon cut out. So I think I'm just going to hang out and just kind of enjoy the process. So it's about 9:30 now, and the moon is covering like a third of the sun now, and it looks totally awesome. I looked at it with my glasses, and also lady down the road has a really big telescope, and you look through that and the sun is just huge with like you can even, looks like you can see some of the texture on the moon, and through her telescope you can see the sunspots. It's not really even really that dark. I mean, it is kind of a weird semi-darkness. Oh, just got dark on me a second ago. Not sure what that was. Anyway, I will check in a little bit later. So, just saw the totality. It was really beautiful. I only glanced at it for just a minute, but it was very, very brief. And it didn't get as dark as I thought it would, but anyway, there was a lot of cheering, and we're going to pack up and head for home now. Okay, so that was a bit of me wandering around Oregon Garden, enjoying the experience of an amazing eclipse. I didn't expect to see all of those rays shooting out everywhere, the solar flares, so that was really neat. So Earthvillage, what does that mean to me? Well, right now I live in an eco-village and I've lived here for several years. It's really wonderful to see how we can do projects together and get more done together. It's a very unique experience and it's something I wanted to do for a while. I've tried it out in a couple of other communities before, but this is the first one that's been really organized and I think has really worked well. And I think we need to take that experience and make it bigger. We need to be thinking of ourselves as an Earth village so that we can learn and thrive and survive here on Earth and do it in a sustainable fashion that's in balance with nature here on Earth, because we're going to have to work with all of nature. And maybe in the future, they say in order for our species to survive, we're probably going to have to launch out into space and populate other planets. But I would like to see how long we can make Earth work for us here. Because I was born here on Earth, I really like Earth, and I think us going to explore and live on other planets is quite a ways off in the future. So I think we need to really make Earth work for us now. We need to get together as all one people and create one Earth village.